What is going on, everybody? David here, and today I got a brand new video for y'all, and this time it is a haul video. But before I do the haul portion of this video, I do want to give a special shout out to Boston Mike, and want to thank him for allowing me to join his giveaway in his recent giveaway that he did. I was one of the 3 or 4 winners, I think, that won some prizes. And the funny story is, my other fellow friend and YouTuber, Caleb from Babyface Collects, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I think you won Boston Mike's giveaway." And I had no idea what he was talking about because I totally forgot I had entered in a giveaway. And so sure enough, I went to Boston Mike's channel and I saw his video, and I was like, holy shit, I did win. So what I won is this DC Essential Joker from DC Collectibles. Now this is a very unique figure, because it has a lot of the costume, the clothing that he wore and everything. It reminds me of the Batman '89 film with Jack Nicholson's portrayal of the Joker and the clothing that he had in that film. So this has a lot of meaning to me as far as the figure itself. So even though I don't typically collect DC collectibles, but I'm proud to have this into my collection as I display everything that I win as far as giveaway goes on the special section on my shelf. So that way I can look back on it and say, hey, look, I won this. This is really cool. Because a lot of times, a lot of these giveaways, especially when it comes to the collecting community, these are coming from people's collections. And there's reasons why they're giving it away, but at the same time, it's a part of them that you're adding to your own collection. So I think that's really cool and neat. But anyways, so when I was going to meet up with him, Boston Mike, to pick up my my prize at Retro Madness in Arlington, he forgot. But I was happy the fact that I was still able to make it up there to meet him for the first time and talk to him about collecting and things like that. And so that was really cool, And so the following week I went back up there and he had the prize for me and stuff. So really happy about that. Thank you, Boston Mike. Thank you for meeting up with me, and it was really an honor to meet you. So that being said, his link in Caleb's channel will be linked in the description below. I recommend y'all to check those channels out along with everybody else's that I post and share every time I post a video. So anyways, so now let's get to the haul portion. So this haul is coming from Retro Madness, Movie Trading Company, Gamestop, Walmart, places that I stop at pretty much on a regular basis now, since everything's pretty much opened up here in Texas. So I also was able to get something that I was able to purchase from my good friend Justin Kronk. I reached out to him. I said, hey, can you find this item for me? And he did, and I was able to shoot him the money for it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start showing these goodies off. So the first item I want to pick up, I did pick this up a while back. I just forgot to show it. And this is the Retro Soundwave. I love Soundwave. He is probably like my favorite villain of the Decepticons. And I am looking for a G1 version too as well. This won't be opened. I just want to have this in package displayed and then have like the G1 in front of it and stuff and things like that. So really happy about it. Part of my other haul from Retro Madness has to do with this as well. When we get to that. But I'm not a huge Transformers collector, but because it's a big black hole that I do not want to travel down. But when it comes to certain characters, like I do want to collect all the original Dinobots. I do want the Devastator. There are certain key pieces that I would love to have in my collection, because those are certain Transformers that I really loved and that I really enjoyed watching as a kid. Although I never did own any Transformers as a kid, but I do have the cartoon series and the movies and stuff, so I really enjoy those a lot. And got shirts and hats and things like that, but never any action figures. So this is one of the few action figures that I have in my collection that is Transformers. And the other stuff that I have, those were gifted to me. And this is pretty much, I think this was my first purchase I've ever bought as far as Transformers figures goes, because everything else was just, like I said, it was gifted to me, and I greatly appreciate it. So, but yeah. So the next item that I got, this is the item that I had my boy Justin Kronk pick up for me. And this is the Marvel Legends Red Hulk. You know, I know a lot of people were like, well, I thought you're a Toy Biz fan and stuff like that. You ride hard for Toy Biz. Well, I do, you know, but you got to draw a fine line when it comes to certain things, because as great as Toy Biz was, you know, some of their figures weren't always the best. So it's okay to have Hasbro mixed in, because, you know, it's more up to date, and not a lot of Toy Biz figures hold up well. Some of them are really good, but not all of them held up well. So when it comes to certain characters, I don't mind updating to Hasbro. You know, I can give them that, because there are certain things that Hasbro has done that updated from what Toy Biz did. You know, even though they set the standards back then, they just made it a little bit better. So I'm not afraid to admit that. So anyway, so I'm glad to have the Red Hulk. So now I am looking for a Toy Biz Gray Hulk and a Green Hulk, so that I can go with that Red Hulk, you know. So hopefully I can find one loose somewhere or whatever. Aside from that Red Hulk that Justin picked up for me, he also threw in some extras. And I did a trade with him about a year ago or so, and I was able to get some stuff from his childhood that he had kept for the time being until now. And he had a lot of these Men in Black figures. So when I first met up with him, when I did one of our very first trades together, I did get the that big roach monster thing, and that came with the little Agent K that was that was inside his belly, that you could put inside his belly. But he threw in the rest of them, and these are the remaining figures that he had from his childhood that I got, and and it means a lot to me, because he was able to entrust me with these, because he knows that these ain't going nowhere. And that's why I was dubbed the Toy Curator, is because I am a keeper of collections, you know. You know, people reach out to me and say, hey, I got these, you'd be interested? And they know that I'm going to be careful with them and keep them in good condition. So to have the remaining of these, you know, it means a lot. And I think these were from his childhood, from what I can remember. I'm pretty sure once he watches this video, he's gonna correct me if I'm wrong. But but yeah. So thank you, Justin, for including these. You know, you didn't have to. This means a lot to me. So these will be going on display on my vintage shelf, you know. So I do want to find the other parts too. I think these came with different bases and stuff. So I would like to find those, you know, so I can have them complete. If not, you know, it's all good. So that's that part. And next up is the Gamestop haul. So as you're aware of, Gamestop recently is starting to clear out some of their stuff. They are now clearing out, well, not all of them, but most of them, except for maybe 2 sets. They're Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets from DC Collectibles. Those were like $50 sets. And now, though they're on sale, or 3 out of the 5 are on sale for $14.99. And I think I've seen some as for like $11.99, you know. So I was able to stop by one of the Gamestops slash Think Geeks in my area. So I picked these up because one, they were on sale, because I'm not gonna pay $50 for stuff like this. I'd rather pay that to something that's vintage, that I can add to my collection. But I had to hop on these, because one, they're really nice, and two, I'm a huge fan of the comic books. I haven't seen the movie, but I've read the comics, so I do want to get the excuse me, it was itchy. I do want to get the trade paperback if I can, or the hard cover, and but I do have the sorry about the glare. That's why I'm kind of holding it up right there. So I do have the let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. I do have the Donatello and Batgirl, if y'all can see that, and I do have Robin and Raphael. Very cool right there. And I think I'm gonna keep these in packets because I've heard a lot of horror stories. I've heard a lot of horror stories about these breaking and stuff, and I think these will probably just be cool to have on display in the cases, or whatever, safekeeping, and then last but not least is Alfred and Michelangelo. So if they're not sold out by now, check y'all's local GameStops and see if you can find these on sale. I know my boy Kevin, the Tattoo Toy Hunter, he found some too. I think he's missing the Donatello and Batgirl one, so hopefully he's able to find that pretty soon. So I'm just waiting for the Batman and Leonardo 2-pack and the Shredder and Ra's al Ghul set to yeah. Sorry guys. But anyways, I'm waiting for them to go on clearance so I can pick those up and complete that set. Alright, so next up is the Retro Madness portion. So I was able to get, I do collect a lot of the 1993 Power Rangers from Bandai action figures. And they're like, 5-inch figures, 4.5, 5-inch figures. The flip heads and the evil space aliens. So I have a few of those. I have all the Rangers, but the only thing that I'm missing. I'll get to that point here in a second. But here's Lord Zed. Finally got one, and so I'm very happy to have this in the collection. He is complete. The only thing that doesn't work is his gimmick, where his whole chest part lights up. But that's okay. But I'm just happy to have a Zed in the collection. So that goes to the evil space aliens. I want them all. I want all the evil space aliens. I don't care too much for the 8-inch ones. I just want the 5-inch ones. And then I was able to get the... I have the Green Power Ranger, and the only thing I was missing was this gold shield or shoulder pad thing right here. So I was able to find that there. So, and very happy to have him complete. So he is complete. So pretty much everybody's complete except for 3 of them. The Red Ranger is missing a sword. I do need to find that. The Blue and Yellow Ranger, they're missing the second part of their accessories, because they both come with 2 weapons, and I'm just missing 1 each. And so they all have their guns. They just the Yellow Ranger and Blue Ranger needs the other part of their accessories, and then the Red Ranger is missing his sword. And so also, I'm trying to complete my Kenner Alien collection. I'm almost there. I just need a few more pieces, and then I'll be caught up. But I was able to get this awesome Boar Alien. So I hope Kenner, there's this gimmick. I hope Kenner is able to make this, they're inspired, they're Kenner Alien inspiration thing they got going on. The recent one that they did is the Rhino Alien. I do want that. I don't have any of the Kenner-inspired aliens. Shame on me for that, because I really love that line. I think it's a very awesome line, one of the few modern stuff that I would dabble in. But I do have all the Kenner-inspired Terminator 2 stuff. There's only 3 figures, or actually there's 4, but one of them was like a convention exclusive. That's the only one I'm missing from that. He's pretty expensive though. Well, hopefully one day I'll be able to find them. So, and then last but not least from Retro, this is the one of the cassette tape sets that that goes with the Retro Soundwave. So I think there's like 2 or maybe 3 more. I don't know. I think there's 3 sets in all, or maybe 4. I'm not sure though. But I got this, so I'm very happy that. So I need the rest of them as well to complete my Retro Soundwave set. And so last but not least is from Movie Trading Company. Finally went back there for the first time in a while. So I'm glad they're open up again. And I picked something up that I never owned in my collection. This is never owned as a kid either. So this is a first for my collection. And for those that know that I love Kenner. I am a huge Kenner fan, and I collect pretty much everything Kenner. So you can see as part of my wall right here, part of my Kenner Wall of Fame is all my Terminator stuff. So I have pretty much every single carded Terminator figure there is. The only thing I'm missing from that collection is the Bio playset, you know, the Bio Flesh playset. But anyways, getting off track. Pretty much got a lot of stuff from the Kenner line, like Jurassic Park, Police Academy, Extreme G.I. Joe, Terminator 2, Aliens, you know, you name it, I might have it, you know, at least one. So that's my goal, is at least to add one item from each particular line. And so I was finally able to get my first real Ghostbusters figure. I've never had these as a kid either. And this is the first in my collection, and it is the Terra Trash Can Man, and so very happy to finally add me a real Ghostbusters figure, whether it's not one of the Ghostbusters themselves. I mean, just having an alien thing or a ghost, you know, to add to it is awesome. So I do want to build on this collection. So this is a start. This is a start. So I thought that was really cool, you know, him being able to do this. And let's see if I can. One of the wings do get stuck. So yeah, I think if you go in too far, it gets stuck. So, anyways, you get the idea. So this is what it looks like when he turns into his little monster form. Yeah, this one gets stuck. So I'll have to fix that. But anyways, very cool. I love it. You know, very happy to have this. It's been sitting at Movie Trading Company for a while. So I saw it and I just figured, you know, let me go ahead and snatch this, you know, so before somebody else gets it. So very happy. And the last item I got from there, I'm building up, I'm slowly but surely building up my Kenner Batman collection. I don't remember the name of this one, but this was probably like my favorite suit of his from, I think this was from the Batman Returns line. And, you know, they released a bunch of repaints with different accessories and stuff. So very cool to finally have that. It comes with the cape too. So I'm very happy about that. So when I find stuff at Movie Trading Company, normally they don't come with the cape, especially with these Kenner ones. With the cloth cape, they're always missing them. But found one that wasn't missing it. Even though I don't have his accessories, just happy to have him in general, you know. So, but anyways, I think that is it. You know, that is it for the haul video. Unless if I'm missing something, I don't think I am. But thank you everybody for taking the time to watch this. Even though it did go on a little more than I wanted to, but that's okay though. Thanks for those for watching it all the way to the end. Comment down below in the video. Let me know what you think of this haul. What was your favorite part of the haul? If you have any of this stuff in your collection, let me know. And where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.